Hey, good morning. And this is one of those weeks that we started off with Mother's Day, and we're going to have some very, very crucial times this week. And so we want you to start praying for those who would have lost loved ones over this period. At our church, we're going through some serious, very disconcerting times as far as having those among us who would have lost loved ones. And we're hurting with them. And yes, we're in pain as well. Let me just share with you something this week that lends some perspective in our times of grieving. Hear what the Bible says in John, the Gospel according to John, chapter 11 and verse 34 to 37. It says, "And he said, 'Where have you laid him?' They said unto him, 'Lord, come and see.' Jesus wept. Then said the Jews, 'Behold how he loved him.' And some of them said, 'Could not this man, which opened the eyes of the blind, have caused that even this man should not have died?'" And immediately you begin to see the varying views about death and the demise of those who are around us. And a lot of times we're pushed, as it were, into a frame that says there's more to be expected. Background: Lazarus has died. And Jesus had said to his disciples he was going to wake Lazarus. And they didn't understand what he said initially until he made it plain that Lazarus had died. But I want you to get the impact, because sometimes we think that being strong means not showing any emotion, and that being stoic in our expression of how people view us reflects how we are inside. And so, just to add that even though Jesus knew Lazarus was going to be raised from the dead, the impact of where he was and who he was is now coming to bear very, very significantly on Jesus. And it says he wept. And I want to clearly state that our emotions are reflective of how we felt about the individual, what they mean to us. That person may not have meant anything else to anyone else, but they're meaningful to us, and that meaningfulness has to be given expression. And so even Jesus wept. We want to encourage you. If Jesus could get there, then it cannot be wrong, and it must give occasion for us to find our own release. So this week, if you feel like crying, no one should stop you from expressing it, especially if you feel to cry in the presence of God.